When you stare at the blueprint of your future, and it looks like a fantasy compared to the room you're sitting in right now, what keeps you from tearing it up? Life isn't going to hand you a seat at the table. You're going to get shoved. You're going to get told no until your ears ring. A vision isn't just a dream, it's a survival test. How much are you willing to bleed for it? If you want that life, strap in, because you are declaring war on average. The second you move, the critics will wake up. They'll tell you you're reaching too high. They'll laugh behind your back and mock you to your face. But if you have that ironclad internal conviction, if you know without a shadow of a doubt where you are headed, you will outlast them all. It's not a walk in the park. There were nights I sat in the dark wondering if I was just delusional, and a voice inside whispered, "It's on you. You're the one who changes the narrative." You have the power to rewrite your entire legacy right now. You want to change the trajectory of your bloodline? Who's going to do it? Is some miracle going to fall out of the sky? Or is it you? I decided I was the one. In every family, there's one person who stands up and says, "The cycle ends with me. I am the hero of my own story. I will build a foundation so strong my grandkids will never know what struggle feels like. I refuse to be a ghost. I refuse to be a statistic. I don't care if the deck was stacked against you. You aren't a victim. You're the closer. You're the one who stays when everyone else packs up. You're the one who keeps swinging when your arms feel like lead. People think you're crazy? Good. That means you're onto something. You haven't hit your ceiling yet. There is a reservoir of greatness inside you that you haven't even tapped into. Take ownership. Stop blaming the world and start building. Someone counted you out. Perfect. Don't waste your breath arguing. Use that silence to study, to outwork, and to out-hustle every single person in the room. Believe in your potential with a ferocity that scares people. We aren't here to play nice. We're here to dominate. If you walk into a situation thinking you might fail, you've already lost. Doubt is a virus. The moment you start wondering, what if I can't? You're finished. Even when the evidence isn't there, you have to believe. Are you comfortable right now? Then you're dying. Burn that comfort. Don't just stay hungry. Stay starving. You need to be starving for that next level. It stays a dream only as long as you're asleep. If you want to wake up, you have to climb. I don't care how steep the mountain is. If you aren't where you want to be, your only job is to keep climbing. It doesn't matter if it takes 5 years or 50. It doesn't matter if you have to go back to the drawing board 1,000 times. When you are obsessed with a goal, every waking second is dedicated to the solution. You take the hits, you process the data, and you move forward. Stop waiting for a good job or a pat on the head. Nobody is coming to save you. Get up Monday and grind. Get up Tuesday and grind. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The grind doesn't have a weekend. You have to flip the switch into warrior mode. You can't achieve anything legendary while you're playing it safe. Nothing happens in scared mode. Everything happens when you decide you are the apex predator in your field. You rise to the top because you made a non-negotiable decision to get there. Be unreasonable. Be unrealistic. Tell yourself you will not stop when others quit. You will not whine when it gets painful. You will find a door where there's only a wall. I want you to breathe your dream. I want you to taste it in the air. You should be able to feel it getting closer with every rep, every late night, every sacrifice. You have to see it when the world is pitch black. You have to be possessed by it. Wake up and put in the work. Piece by piece, build your puzzle. Nobody handed me this. I had to earn every inch. I had to study when I wanted to sleep. I had to write when I wanted to quit. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. When life throws a curveball, it won't break you because you're already in the zone. Remember that fire you had on day one? Keep that energy. That vibration attracts the right doors. Some days you won't want to get out of bed, and that's when the dream has to pull you. Shut out the noise. Tell yourself, I am the best to ever do it. Not out of ego, but out of necessity. If you don't believe in you, why should anyone else? 6:15. Get so locked in that the world disappears. All you hear is the heartbeat of your ambition. One more hour, one more phone call, one more rep. Don't give in. The hell you are walking through right now is just the forge. It's making you hard enough to handle the success that's coming. 6:49. List the reasons why you deserve this. What makes you unstoppable? When the rejections pile up, what is the why that keeps you standing? You have to be unreasonable because logic says it's impossible, but logic doesn't build empires. Faith does. Seeing the invisible does. Calling forth greatness where there was nothing does. Become undeniable. Yes, it's brutal. Good. I'm ready for brutal. I will pay whatever price is required for the breakthrough. I've been knocked down. I've been counted out, but I am back, and I refuse to be denied. If you lose today, you gained a lesson. If you win, you win. Successful people aren't people who never failed. They're the ones who got up one more time than they were hit. When you become relentless, you enter a different league. You go through the fire. You reanalyze, you pivot, but you never stop. You break the wall down because finishing is not optional. It is necessary. I am constantly experimenting, constantly pushing to see what I am truly capable of. Too many of you dream for a week and then quit because the bank account doesn't look right yet. You dream for a month, then someone calls you stupid and you tuck your tail. Stop listening to people who have given up on their own lives. Everyone talks about the next level, but few are willing to pay the invoice. You're going to have to sacrifice sleep. You're going to lose friends. You're going to skip the party. The only way to prove you want it is to stop hitting snooze on your life. No shortcuts. Do whatever it takes. This is your life's purpose. And once you cross that line, the universe shifts. Your courage, your guts, and your relentless spirit will make it a reality. It is done when the fire inside you is hotter than the fire around you.